Hello everyone, Jay Swaminarayan, contributor Personality Development Program. The subject code is 316002, semester 6. So let's go ahead. Unit 5, Human-Centered Thinking and Empathy. Unit 5, Human-Centered Thinking and Empathy. So first of all, we must try to understand the concept of design thinking. In an age of creators, makers, and innovators, we hear of the concept design thinking too often. What is design thinking? More importantly, can design thinking help you as an educator in your classroom? So design thinking, it is a concept that centers around applying creativity and innovation to our actions, design making and problem solving as human beings. More significantly, it focuses on the impact that these creative and innovative thinking has no individuals. As a concept, design thinking can be used pedagogically to enhance our teaching practices. As a tool, it can be used to foster and teach empathy in the classroom. So, the idea of design thinking, now it's clear in your mind. The core principles of design thinking. The core principles of design thinking are to emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. Teaching design thinking can be a powerful way of teaching students empathy in that it teaches them how to solve another person's problems by providing creative and innovative solutions that relate to his or her needs. To practice this with your students, identify a problem that you will need to solve in your own environment. As a class, you can choose to work on one problem and have students come up with individual solutions, or the students can choose their own problems and work their way toward identifying solutions through the steps below. Now we are looking the steps. What is empathy and why it is important? So empathy is defined as the action of understanding, being aware of, being sensitive, and vicariously experiencing the feelings, thoughts, and experience of another without having the feelings, thoughts, and experience fully communicated in an objectively explicit manner. It describes the ability to put yourself in another person's shoes, to truly see the world through their eyes in a given context and situations. In a social context, empathy is often what drives us to take actions. If we see people suffering or struggling and we are able to empathize with their situation, we are compelled to help relieve them in some way. Designers need to build empathy for their users in order to take the right courses of action. So it is important to understand how the user feels when interacting with a certain product or interface. Does the layout of this website evoke feelings of frustrations? In building empathy, designers can create products which truly please the user and make their lives easier. Without this empathy, the design process lacks that all important user centricity which often marks the distinction between the product success and failure. So, now it's clear in your mind what is empathy. What is empathetic design? Now you are going to see what is empathetic design. Empathetic design caters to real user needs rather than supposed advantages. One of the main objectives of empathize stage is to identify user needs and behaviors that are latent and unarticulated. As a designer, it is important to distinguish between what people say they would do in a certain situation and what they actually do. In reality, users may have habits or desires that they are not aware of. So, it is essential for the designer to observe the user in action. Design thinking. Look at here the mindsets: red, yellow, and green. Exercising a growth mindset means assimilating feedback like a driver at a traffic signal. Red means stop, wait, and green means you can start. And reading each failure as a portion of the roadmap to success. So you just look at the design thinking and the mindset who has made this. Human centered, it means design is about cultivating deep empathy with the people you are designing for, generating ideas, building a bunch of prototypes, sharing what you have made with the people you are designing for, and eventually putting your innovative new solution out in the world. It has been combined by Nobel Prize laureate Herbert Simon, developed and taught by the Stanford University Design School, and used by firms like DC Design to design effective and impactful solutions to challenges that are concentrated with a small group of people and those that are systematic. What distinguishes human-centered design from other person-solving approaches is its obsessive focus on understanding the perspective of the person who experiences a problem, their needs, and whether the solution that has been designed for them is truly meeting their needs effectively or not. At its most effective, the very people who experience a problem the most are a constant part of the design process and when possible become part of the design team itself. Design thinking is a process, mindset and approach to solving complex problems, also known as human-centered design. It is based on a philosophy that empowers an individual or team to design products, services, systems and experiences that address the core needs of those who experience a problem. Now we go through the meaning of what is career development. Career development is essential for the implementation of career planning. It refers to a set of programs designed to match an individual's needs, abilities and goals for current or future opportunities in the organization. It is the process through which the action plans are implemented. Developmental activities include all of the off-the-job and on-the-job training techniques. Career development provides a supply of talents and abilities. Individuals must be committed to and accept responsibility for their career development. What is career development? This is the concept. To some experts, this means that the organization has an obligation to improve the quality of work life of its employees. Notice again though that the quality of work life refers not just to things like working conditions or pay but also to the extent to which each employee is able to utilize fully his or her abilities, engage in interesting jobs and obtain the training and guidance that allows the person to move up to jobs that fully utilize his or her potential. The definition: career development, it is a process of planning the series of possible jobs one may hold in an organization over time, and development strategies designed to provide necessary job skills the opportunities arise. It is told by Middle, Mist, Hill and Gray. Career development. Career development is the interaction of psychological, sociological, economical, physical and chance factors that shape sequence of jobs, occupations, profession or career that a person may engage in throughout a lifetime. It involves a person's past, present and future works roles. It is linked with a person's family life, self-concept and all aspects of the person's environmental and cultural conditions. Career development is an ongoing and formalized effort that focuses on developing enriched and more capable employees. Career development is an ongoing process that occurs over the lifespan, includes home, school, and community. It is told by Pietrophesa and Spleta. Empathy, it is the first step in design thinking because it is a skill that allows us to understand and share the same feelings that others feel. Through empathy, we are able to put ourselves in other people's shoes so and connect with how they might be feeling about their problem, circumstance, or situations. This is the design thinking. It is neither art nor science nor religion. It is the capacity ultimately for integrative thinking. Tim Brown. The other definition is said by Tim Brown. The sweet spot for innovation. The sweet spot for innovation, desirability, viability, and feasibility. Introduction of design thinking. Design is a process encourages participants to think outside the box in the pursuit of creative or innovative solutions. Design thinking process a get your hands dirty, learning by doing approach. Successful businesses are making billions by recognizing the value of integrating design thinking into their process. Design thinking shifts the focus from a business-centric engineering solution. Steps in design thinking. Emphasize to create meaningful innovations, you need to know your users and care about their lives. Define framing the right problem is the only way to create a right solution. Ideate, it's not about coming up with the right idea, it's about generating the broadest range of possibilities. Prototype, it means build to think and rest to learn. Test, testing is an opportunity to learn about your solution and your user. Design is a process. Collaboration, empathy, synthesize, define, idea, prototype, test. Design versus design thinking. Look at here individuals and teams. Products and experience. These are the 10 principles of design thinking. Is action oriented, supports change, focuses on the human, develops foresight, is dynamic and interactive, promotes empathy, reduces risk, creates shared meaning, relies on an adaptable process, combines logic and creativity. Design thinking, non-denominational also, means to align, means to deliver creativity, experiential also, and predictive mechanism. Transformational leadership. For the past decade, research has supported the idea that on average, transformational leadership is far more effective than transactional leadership in generating the higher levels of extra effort, commitment, performance, and satisfaction of those lead. The 4 elements of transformational leaders: idealize, influence, and inspirational motivators. The first element is to be a positive role model. Look at the design thinking innovations. Next, design thinking innovations. Look at this. This is the idea of design thinking. Thank you very much, dear all.